better. I think we're a club that can play a lot worse. So, Coach, if we were to have come out today and not played well and they had had their A game, it could have been a lot longer day for us, okay? But that wasn't the case. I think we punched them in the gut early, and I think from then on it was a pretty good cruise for us. I emphasize getting into our offensive scheme. The only reason I do that is because I'm not looking at the score. Okay, I knew from very early on that we were going to win this game. That wasn't a contest. But what was a contest was, were we going to be better at the end of the day? Were we going to improve? Because that's what we want. We're not just coming out here to get a W, because if this W doesn't make us better for next week, we might as well have just had a practice, because a practice will make us better, because I have control over that, okay? So I thought we did a lot of good things today. I thought we also did some things that weren't so good. A little concerned about some of the conditioning issues. I saw a lot of guys sucking wind out here today, okay? I don't know. You got to condition yourselves, okay? We don't have enough time during practice to condition you, so you guys got to get out there and run on your off days, okay? This was a team that hadn't played in 2 weeks. They weren't very game ready. They hadn't played since Reading. We at least got a game in last weekend, so we're in the mix now. I thought we moved the ball very well offensively. We found the pipes. They consistently left the right pipe open. I just, sometimes you just want to go over to the other sideline and say, Coach, just plant your defender on the right pipe. Do not let Drew catch another ball the whole game, because we're getting into bad habits. He's wide open. He's not going to be wide open against the better teams, okay? And yet, he was open all day today. So that was a good look. We kept finding him. We got banged up a little bit, okay? They were a little physical. This is the things I warn you guys about. With low numbers teams, we have to be very careful about how hard we push, what kind of risks we take, this, that, and the other thing. Mason did something towards the end of the game, which is exactly what I was talking about. Him and a defender were coming in on a ground ball, and they were going to get there about the same time, and Mason just stuck his stick in and whacked the ball to the side, went and picked it up. The defender had no idea, okay? Defender was like, oh, crap, and Mason, there's the possession. That was a good choice for this young man, because he was a big kid that he was facing, and we don't want him to get injured. The other guy, I mean. Yeah, the other guy on the ground, okay? I don't want to get directions to Sierra Nevada Hospital and say, Mason, you put another kid in the hospital, what's up with you? We don't want, but these are the types of smart things I'm talking about, okay? I took a couple of shots to the heads today. I looked at both of them. If there's any issues, please talk to me. If you're feeling foggy, fuzzy, memory's an issue, we take head injuries very seriously. I don't believe either of you have a concussion, but you did take a good hit to the head. We got Alex with the hip/back thing. How's that feeling?
All right.
You got to ice it a lot tonight and take ibuprofen, all right?
Alex, I ice my back every night.
If you can't go early in the week as far as hard practicing, that's fine. We can get you back in the mix later, but I thought you played very well today. And, to stand in the middle when you knew you were going to take a hit, it's like these receivers in the NFL when they give them these crossing patterns. It's like, okay, you bad, but they bad too. And every now and again, you're just going to take a shot. So you knew you were going to take a shot in there, and yet you still went in and did it. So proud of you for that. But we don't want to get you guys too injured. I took the liberty last night just because I was nowhere in the neighborhood of driving down to watch the Elk Grove Folsom game. That's how much I love you guys. Folsom's a team. Folsom's a team, okay? We will be talking about it a lot, but that's where the zero is. This game, in my opinion, is done. It's in the books. It's water under the bridge. You guys can have a little bit of a soiree, whatever, enjoy it tonight, but come tomorrow, you need to start thinking about Folsom, because they are a team that could knock us down in the rankings and decrease our playoff success. They are 3-0. They'll be 4-0. I think they play Napa today, and I don't think Napa has much this year, so I think they'll be 4-0 after today. Last night they looked very good against Elk Grove, probably better than we did. Okay, so this was the first team we beat that had a winning record. Okay, first team we beat that had a winning record. Everybody else we beat has a losing record. So that's not to demean our losses, because we didn't know going in. Okay, we didn't know. We played our game, and like I said, any given day, a lot of these teams can beat us. But now we beat a team with a winning record. I think these guys will do pretty well. They've got some good stuff. Okay, they are very raw. Okay, they've got a lot of things they need to refine. They're very raw in their game. They're not very disciplined on their defense. They don't have a lot of offensive plays. They don't have a lot of the stuff that we have that keeps us moving. When we were clicking today on our offense, fellas, nothing worse than talking when someone else is talking, whether it's a teacher, a parent, or a coach, okay? Don't let me see it again. They don't have a lot of the things that we have, okay? They don't have a lot of plays. They don't have the discipline on defense, okay? They don't have the communication skills, but they'll get it. They're still a very young club, okay? Folsom has some very solid players, okay? And we'll talk about that more during practice. So please make practice or you won't be able to learn. I'm not going to go into it now. I'm going to let you guys enjoy your win today. But let it be known that they are definitely a team to break. I think they beat Elk Grove 22-2 or 3, okay? So I've got it dialed, though. I've got the plan, okay? You come to practice, you listen to me, you do what I say, you play up to your capacities and abilities as a team, and we'll beat them, okay? But you got to believe, and you got to come to practice, okay? Besides the knee injury. Yeah, you do. All right, so that's ice, right? Ice and Advil. Yeah, there you are. Your knee, how's your knee? Okay. Everybody, how'd you feel today out there, Jason?
Great.
Yeah? No worries? Little, okay, good. I'm just glad to see you back out on the field. Sammy, thanks for using your speed early in the game again. I'm convinced that you may be one of the key players on this team in the first quarter. If you use your speed and you rip, it's like I told you last time. Elk Grove, I thought they were going to be a very good team this year, and I was concerned that we were going to have a tough game. And you basically gutted them with a fishing knife. You just ran right up the middle twice. That's all I saw was a fish being split right down the middle, wide open, and you just went right to the cage and scored. And you did the same thing today. I think those types of early statements are very important. We will need our speed against Folsom. They've got 2 speedsters, number 3 and number 8, okay? We are as fast, but we're going to need to watch them because that's how they scored most of their goals. 3 and 8 flew right up the field. Elk Grove was terrible on their slides. They kept leaving people open on the pipes, much like what happened today. And these 3 attack guys, all 3 of them can finish. Not one of them's going to beat you one-on-one if you play your game. All 3 of them will bury it in the top corner. They're time, space, and spot-up shooters, okay? Time, space, and spot-up shooters. So that means we're going to have to be disciplined on our defense and slides, and we're not going to allow fast breaks, okay? So that's Folsom next week, all right? Get your heads wrapped around that. Good job today. Thank you, parents, and we have a decent amount of fans here today. It's nice to see you out here on a beautiful afternoon. So thank you very much, parents, for coming out. Any other questions? Any other injuries? Hell of a job. One step closer, fellas. Let's go. Hey, leave no doubt, right? Bring it in.
Cages.
Yep, cages and balls. As
I
always.
got your cage.
1, 2, 3, 7.
Over there.